Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Earl. Today I am doing another video review. Today it is going to be from my favorite movie franchise and my favorite board game. What happens when you combine my favorite movie franchise Star Wars and my favorite board game chess combined? You get Star Wars chess. Today I am reviewing the Star Wars Saga Edition chess set. We have we have Anakin right there, Obi-Wan Kenobi right there, fighting in the lava pit, with Darth Vader's face over him. And if you don't know the basics of chess, I'll read you the rules. Well, actually, there's no rules to read. Okay, so some of you, whoever watching this video, might want to learn how to play chess. You might know what the chess pieces look like. The original chess pieces. The little ones in the front, you might know what they're called. They're called pawns. On the first move, they can move 2 spaces, if the player chooses to do so. But for the rest of the game, they can only move 1. They can only kill a piece which is diagonal from them. Then we have the castles looking like pieces. They're called the rooks. The rooks go straight forward and straight to the side, unlimited. Then next we have the horse-shaped pieces, which can do an L shape anyway. 3 down, 1 up. Well, actually 2 down, 1 up. Then we have our bishops, which are the tall cone-like things. Those go diagonal, unlimited. And then we have the queen, which is the one that's tallest except the king. Which, hold on. Got something in my eye. Which can do what both a bishop and a rook can do. The straight and the diagonal. Then, last but not least, we have our king, which can kill, but it's the piece that you have to protect more. If you get a check, you have to move it out of check. But there's nowhere you can move where your king can't be killed. You have a checkmate. And they can only move 1 space, too. So, let's get... And these pieces star the Star Wars characters, which is awesome. Here is our chess set, which represents Star Wars, which is awesome. I like how the fire's going up into the things here. And Star Wars Saga Edition chess set. Now, let's get out our pawns. First, we're going to be reviewing the light side, then the dark side. Well, you'll see what I mean. First, we have our good side pawn, which is a First Order clone trooper. Which it is very cool. All silver, just cheap plastic. It has the gun and it has all the carvings exactly right. It has the... See, I always thought this thing right here was the things that connected the suits. No, they're actually grenades, which is really cool. And then you can see the nice Mandalorian design on their helmet. But then we have the clone troopers gone bad, which actually one of the characters from a character from one of my favorite shows calls them Space Nazis, the Stormtrooper, which is all black because it's the dark side. We have, let me get in the light here. You can see its little mouth design on his helmet right there. Its eyes. It has that flag hanging from its belt buckle. Has that grenade thing there still. Has a cool gun. Yeah, First Order Stormtrooper is a pawn. Now, we're going to move up to our rooks, which is the 2 droids that everyone's grown up to know and love throughout Star Wars history. I mean, C-3PO and R2-D2 on the same base. And there's the castle design right there, yeah. On each base, it shows you what they are. Yeah, but here's what the rook symbol looks like, so you know that they're rooks. Then it has all the designs correct on R2-D2, which I love. And then it has C-3PO in the back, and it has the, like I said, it's just all silver. It has the designs amazing. And actually R2 can't even move, but C-3PO can. Because he's very skinny. Next we have the mother of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, Padme Amidala. Which is that ginormous blaster. I don't know how a girl like her can hold that blaster. Why isn't it focused? You can see the face designs on her. Actually, I really can't. What is with this phone? It's starting to get really annoying, man. I'm sorry I'm losing my temper. I'm not in a good mood today. But she has her short shirt on. And her... What are those over her legs? I don't even know. But, yeah, that's our other rook. Padme Amidala. Now let's get to our dark side rooks, which will be everyone knows this guy who's watched Star Wars before. Everybody has to know this guy. Darth Maul. Now we're gonna start getting into the guys with the lightsabers here, and I bought this from a garage sale, so it's lightsabers all bent. And let me tell you something, Obi-Wan Kenobi's the queen for the good side, and his lightsaber's broken. His lightsaber fell off. And I'll show you what I did to keep it on later. So yeah, he's the rook. As you can see that symbol there. He's doing a little high kick. And he has his double-sided lightsabers there. Yeah, there we go. There it goes, focusing. His cloak and his horns on his head. It's the other rook. Now let's go over these figures. Not many people know this guy unless they've seen the second and the third movies in the Clone Wars TV show. Count Dooku. Very elderly Sith Lord. Look at that face. He has his hand out like he's shooting force lightning or force choking somebody. His cloak on and his legs. Cloak on and those boots on his legs, I mean. His cape. And his flimsy, bended hilt lightsaber. You know, like in the movie, his hilt is actually bended, which I really like. Well, now let's get to the knights of the good side, which are Chewbacca, which he's like the biggest figure of all these figures. He has his gun and his purse thing there. It has the horse design on it. He has all his feet and stuff. He has his crossbow, which is a little bent if you can't see. And yeah, there's not much to explain around these figures, so I'm kind of just gonna be going over them, having a nice quick little look at them. Here is Han Solo, which is the horse sign. He's the other knight. Has his little blaster. That hair. Everyone knows that hair when they see Han Solo. Whenever you see Han Solo, you know that he's going to have that same hairstyle. He has his fist balled up. And, yeah, he's pretty much just that. Yeah, I've got my pile of figures here. Yeah, two enormous, beautiful pile of figures. Now let's get on to our knights for the dark side. First, we have Jango Fett, who has the Mandalorian helmet on, his two blasters, and he's being held on by this jetpack here. See the horse design. And there's not much to go around. This figure. You can kind of just see his gun holder things right here. Then why would we have another knight without it being Jango Fett's son / clone, Boba Fett, who has the cape, he's on his jetpack, shooting his grappling hook or rocket, whatever that is. Did you know that Boba Fett's rocket is actually, this thing on top of his jetpack, unlike Jango Fett's, is actually a rocket. And he's standing in this cool position right here. I don't know why he's saying it, but he has the Mandalorian mask on and everything. That's our another knight. Now let's get on to the bishops, the diagonal ones, you know. Our first bishop for the good side is Princess Leia Organa, which is holding her blaster there. She has the buns on the side of her head, balled up in her hair, that kind of like angry face design. The small, tiny belt, and there's not much to explain about this figure. There's the bishop design. Now we have our second bishop, which is Luke Skywalker. That's the bishop sign there. No! Well, hold on guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, I am back. Let's have a look at Luke Skywalker. He has his awesome looking lightsaber right there. He has that belt on with gun hilt, and you can't. I don't know what the deal with this Luke Skywalker is. I don't know which hand is the robotic hand, but if he has a robotic hand on this figure, you can't tell which one it is. He has this hair, his blonde hair, and that, what kind of expression is that? And it's just like straight face. That's our other bishop. Now let's get to our bishops for the dark side, which is General Grievous's bodyguard, which now you can already guess who the other bishop is, which actually are called Magna Guards too, which have the taser staffs and Ripart's cape. I think the Magna Guards are the ones that have like the cape things over their head, wrapped around their head, and General Grievous bodyguards are just they don't have the cape over their face. That's what. They don't have the cape over their face. And he's holding in a very cool position too. Remember, I pulled this thing out of the box like this. I didn't know if he was supposed to be in that position, but then I messed with his cape a little bit, and I pulled his cape out and it went like that. But yeah, there's the bishop design. Now, since I already called that thing the Grievous bodyguard, you probably already guessed what the next bishop was. It's General Grievous. You can see the face design. He's only holding 2 lightsabers. He has his 2 other arms out with his fist balled. He has his long, skinny legs there with the claws on them. I don't know how to explain this figure, but if you didn't know, General Grievous is my favorite villain. from Star Wars. Now let's get on to the queens. Now you're gonna see how I fixed Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now look, this is our queen for the good side, Obi-Wan Kenobi. See, it even has the queen design right there. See how his lightsaber is missing? Well, if you look closely, you can see the hilt. Now, if you look very closely at Obi-Wan Kenobi, you see he has a hole in his hand right there. That hole is from a needle. I taped a needle to the lightsaber. And when I... Hold on. When I push this needle out like this, I stick it onto Obi-Wan Kenobi's... Oh, come on! I stick it into Obi-Wan Kenobi's hand. Stick the needle into that hole that you saw in his hand earlier. And then I just stick it in there, and then and of course it didn't work. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in a second. This is frustrating. Okay, there. Now Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber is all better. Now he has his average beard, not cloak, and those boot suit thingies. Now we have our queen for the dark side, which is my all-time favorite piece on the board. It was in the corner, his face was in the corner of the video. And you probably already guessed who it was, because you know who the real king of the dark side is. Dun 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 na na na. It's Darth Vader! His lightsaber, the buttons on his chest, his double capes, his boots, and his amazing looking helmet. There is the queen design on him. I'm not explaining this figure anymore because I don't know if there's any possible way how. Okay, Karen's back, everybody. Now here we have the kings. The king for the good side is, if you guessed it wasn't Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi, you probably already guessed who it was. Yoda! And his small green lightsaber, his small green body, and a little midget. He's a tiny guy. And I like how it made him jumping, which it showed that very good here. Then here's the king design, which can't explain this figure anymore. Now we have our final piece that we're reviewing today, which is the true king of the dark side. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. It's Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, definitely the heaviest figure of them all. He is a pretty heavy figure. He has his hands out like he's shooting the lightning. You can see the angry expression on his face. You can see the king design right there in his cloak. I can't explain this figure anymore either. But now, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to call my opponent in here. His name is Brandon Golner. He is my stepbrother. Now I'm going to go get Brandon Golner. Brandon, it is time. Aw, man. Well, hurry up, because I'm done reviewing all the figures. Okay, everybody. It's going to be a little bit of a wait, toy. I think so. Now, let's just look at my future reviews. Now, I bought Freddy off of Amazon, okay? They sent him to me busted. I got super mad, and they're returning it to me right now. But I got super mad, and I got so mad that I drowned him. There is his package. Now, our future reviews are, we already reviewed Golden Freddy. Foxy is next. So I'm just going to give you an update. Here. Oh, Sniper Foxy. Where is Foxy at? Okay, well, there's Chica. She's going to be after Foxy. Let's see here. Where are my figures at? Like, seriously, where are they at? Okay, here's our next review, which is Foxy with Springtrap's head and torso. Chica comes with his right leg. Let me find Bonnie here. Wherever he may be. Oh, I got him. I'm pretty sure. Here is Bonnie with Springtrap's left leg. And his guitar. Which, these will be our next 3 reviews. And, Freddy will come right after to you. And then, see, when I grow up, I'm planning on becoming a full-on collector. So, when I grow up, you're going to start seeing McFarlane sets. Legitimate McFarlane Five Nights at Freddy's Lego sets. Because everyone who watched the video, all my videos on this channel already knows I'm a giant horse FNAF nerd. Yeah, pretty much. Not going to be seeing much Star Wars. You're probably going to see 2 or 3 Transformers. It's probably the Transformers that you're going to see. I only had 3 Transformers, so you're probably going to be seeing the 3 Transformers. I'm going to be doing tons of McFarlane FNAF Lego sets because I already told you I'm planning on becoming a full-on collector. And I will be getting Wave 4 of FNAF figures. Take note to that. I am getting Wave 4 of FNAF figures. But I am not getting no exclusives. Well, I'm not getting no Jacko Chica. I'm not getting no glow-in-the-dark Foxy. I'm not getting no glow-in-the-dark Baby. And no Lolbit. But for Wave 4, just because I was dreaming of this day when they came out with a figure of him, I will be getting the Walmart exclusive Lefty figure. The figures for Wave 4 are Pig Patch, Rockstar Freddy, Orville the Elephant, which is probably going to be my favorite one out of all of them. Except the exclusive and available figure, of course. El Chip, and Rockstar Foxy with his accordion. Then, the buildable figure is Scrap Baby. Rockstar Freddy comes with his head. Orville the Elephant comes with her body. Pig Patch comes with his her 2 legs. I think El Chip comes with the claw. And Rockstar Foxy just comes with, the arm. Oh, I am dizzy. Brandon, are you almost ready? He's not listening to me. He's not listening to me, guys. I will continue a part 2 of this video because my stepbrother wants to be lazy. So I will continue a part 2 of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.